In the world of football, the recent trade involving Micah Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys has sent shockwaves through the NFL community. Micah Parsons, a standout linebacker, was unexpectedly traded to the Green Bay Packers in a move that caught many fans and analysts off guard. The trade, which took place amidst swirling rumors and speculations, has sparked debates and discussions about the future of both the Cowboys and the Packers. The trade of Micah Parsons to the Packers came as a surprise to many, considering his stellar performance with the Cowboys in recent seasons. Parsons, known for his defensive prowess and game-changing plays, was a fan favorite in Dallas. His departure left many Cowboys fans stunned and puzzled, wondering about the reasons behind the unexpected move. Rumors suggest that there might have been underlying tensions or disagreements between Parsons and the Cowboys management, leading to the decision to trade him. One of the key factors that fueled the trade was the desire for the Cowboys to acquire additional assets in exchange for Micah Parsons. The trade with the Packers was not just about letting go of a star player, but also about strategically strengthening the team for the future. By obtaining valuable draft picks and potentially other players in return for Parsons, the Cowboys aim to bolster their roster and build for long-term success. This strategic move by the Cowboys management reflects their commitment to making bold decisions in the pursuit of championship contention. On the other hand, the Green Bay Packers saw the opportunity to acquire a top-tier talent in Micah Parsons to enhance their defense. Parsons, with his exceptional skills and versatility on the field, represents a significant addition to the Packers roster. The move to trade for Parsons signifies the Packers' aggressive approach to improving their team and making a strong push for the playoffs and beyond. The acquisition of Parsons could potentially be a game-changer for the Packers, elevating their defense to a whole new level and solidifying their position as contenders in the league. The trade between the Cowboys and the Packers not only involves the exchange of players, but also includes contract negotiations and financial considerations. Reports claim that Micah Parsons secured a record contract with the Packers as part of the trade deal. The details of the contract, including the salary, incentives, and guarantees, have been a topic of discussion among NFL insiders and fans. The record-breaking nature of Parsons' contract reflects his value and impact on the field, making him one of the highest-paid defensive players in the league. Overall, the trade of Micah Parsons from the Cowboys to the Packers has reshaped the landscape of the NFL, stirring up excitement and anticipation for the upcoming season. The repercussions of this trade are far-reaching, affecting not only the two teams involved, but also the dynamics of the league as a whole. As fans eagerly await the start of the new season, the trade of Micah Parsons stands out as a bold and transformative move that will undoubtedly have a significant impact on the NFL. But that wasn't the whole story. There are still underlying factors and motivations behind this trade that continue to intrigue and fascinate football enthusiasts worldwide. In a shocking turn of events, rumors suggest that Micah Parsons, the star linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys, was involved in a controversial trade deal with the Green Bay Packers. This trade deal has sent shockwaves through the NFL community, with many fans questioning the motives behind such a move. But that's not the whole story. To understand the gravity of this trade deal, let's delve into the background of Micah Parsons and his rise to fame in the NFL. Micah Parsons was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in the first round of the 2021 NFL Draft, and he quickly made a name for himself as one of the most promising young talents in the league. His exceptional performance on the field earned him a reputation as a game-changer and a future superstar in the making. However, despite his success with the Cowboys, rumors began to surface about tensions between Parsons and the team's management. Reports claimed that there were disagreements over his contract negotiations and the direction of his career with the team. These rumors added fuel to the fire and created speculation about Parsons' future with the Cowboys. Amidst these rumors, news broke that Micah Parsons had been traded to the Green Bay Packers in a blockbuster deal that took the NFL world by storm. The details of the trade were kept under wraps initially, leading to even more speculation and confusion among fans and analysts alike. Many questioned the motives behind the trade and whether there were underlying issues that led to such a drastic decision. One of the key elements that added fuel to the fire was the record-breaking contract that Micah Parsons received as part of the trade deal with the Packers. Reports claimed that Parsons was now the highest-paid linebacker in NFL history, raising eyebrows and sparking debate about the financial implications of the trade. The staggering amount of money involved in the deal only added to the intrigue surrounding Parsons' sudden departure from the Cowboys. Furthermore, the involvement of Kenny Clark, a standout player for the Packers, in the trade deal added another layer of complexity to the situation. Clark's presence in the deal raised questions about the strategic implications for both teams and the potential impact on their respective rosters. The unexpected twist of Clark joining the Cowboys in exchange for Parsons left fans and analysts reeling, trying to make sense of the strategic rationale behind the move. As the dust settled on the trade deal, the NFL community was left buzzing with speculation and theories about the true motives behind Micah Parsons' departure from the Cowboys and his arrival at the Packers. The controversy surrounding the trade, combined with the record-breaking contract and the unexpected player swap, painted a picture of intrigue and drama that captivated fans and kept them on the edge of their seats. Only time will tell how this trade deal will impact both teams and the future of the NFL landscape. In an unexpected turn of events, the trade rumors surrounding Micah Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys have sent shockwaves throughout the NFL community. The recent reports from ESPN and the Wall Street Journal have shed light on the behind-the-scenes negotiations that led to Parsons being traded to the Green Bay Packers, a move that caught many fans off guard. The saga began when rumors started swirling about tension between Parsons and the Cowboys front office over contract negotiations. Sources close to the team revealed that Parsons was seeking a record-breaking contract extension that the Cowboys were hesitant to meet. This disagreement created a rift between the star linebacker and the organization, setting the stage for a potential trade. As the trade deadline loomed, talks between the Cowboys and the Packers intensified. Both teams were in need of defensive reinforcements, with the Packers looking to bolster their linebacker core, and the Cowboys seeking additional draft capital. Negotiations reached a fever pitch in the final hours before the deadline, culminating in a blockbuster deal that sent Parsons to Green Bay in exchange for a package of draft picks. The trade sent shockwaves through the NFL, with fans and analysts alike scrambling to make sense of the surprising move. Many questioned the Cowboys' decision to part ways with a young defensive star like Parsons, while others praised the Packers for landing a talent of his caliber. The fallout from the trade is sure to reverberate throughout the league for years to come, shaping the landscape of the NFL for the foreseeable future. Micah Parsons' tenure in Dallas will be remembered as a roller coaster ride, filled with highs and lows that ultimately led to his departure from the team. Despite the controversy surrounding his exit, Parsons leaves behind a legacy of on-field excellence that will not soon be forgotten. As he embarks on a new chapter in Green Bay, the NFL world eagerly awaits to see how his career will unfold with his new team. But that wasn't the whole story. Rumors suggest that there may have been more to Parsons' departure than meets the eye. Reports claim that tensions between Parsons and Cowboys management had been brewing for months, with disagreements over playing time, defensive schemes, and off-field conduct contributing to the breakdown in their relationship. These underlying issues may have played a significant role in pushing Parsons towards a fresh start in Green Bay. The trade also raises questions about the future of the Cowboys' defense and their ability to remain competitive in the NFC. With Parsons now suiting up for a conference rival, the Cowboys will need to find a way to fill the void left by his departure and ensure that their defense remains a force to be reckoned with. The pressure is on for the Cowboys' front office to make the right moves in the upcoming offseason to address their defensive shortcomings and keep pace in the highly competitive NFC landscape. As the dust settles on the trade that sent shockwaves through the NFL, one thing is clear: Micah Parsons' move to the Green Bay Packers marks the beginning of a new chapter in his promising career. Fans on both sides of the trade will be watching closely to see how this blockbuster deal shapes the future of both teams and the league as a whole. The drama and excitement of the NFL offseason are in full swing, with no shortage of surprises and headline-grabbing moves to keep fans on the edge of their seats. Micah Parsons, the talented linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys, has been making headlines recently for more than just his on-field performance. Rumors have been circulating about a potential trade involving Parsons and the Green Bay Packers, stirring up controversies and speculations within the NFL community. The dynamics of this trade and its implications have captivated fans and analysts alike, shedding light on the complexities of player transactions in the league. The rumors of a trade involving Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers first surfaced on various sports news platforms, causing a stir among football enthusiasts. Reports suggested that the Packers were eager to acquire Parsons, recognizing his exceptional talent and potential to bolster their defense significantly. The possibility of such a high-profile trade sent shockwaves through the NFL, with fans eagerly anticipating the outcome and its impact on both teams. To understand the significance of this potential trade, it is essential to delve into the background of both Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers. Parsons, a standout rookie for the Cowboys, has already established himself as a force to be reckoned with on the field. His speed, agility, and football IQ have made him a crucial asset for the Cowboys' defense, earning him accolades and recognition early in his career. On the other hand, the Green Bay Packers, a storied franchise with a rich history of success, have been known for their strategic player acquisitions and strong defensive strategies. The trade talks involving Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers have rekindled discussions about the impact of such transactions on player careers and team dynamics. While trades are a common occurrence in the NFL, the prospect of a rising star like Parsons moving to a new team raises questions about loyalty, team chemistry, and the competitive balance within the league. Fans and analysts have been divided in their opinions, with some supporting the trade as a strategic move for both teams, while others express concerns about the potential destabilization of the Cowboys' defense. In the midst of these speculations, further fuel was added to the fire when reports emerged of Micah Parsons potentially receiving a record-breaking contract as part of the trade deal with the Green Bay Packers. The details of this contract, including its financial implications and duration, have been kept under wraps, adding an element of suspense to the already intense trade discussions. The prospect of Parsons securing a landmark deal has only heightened the anticipation surrounding the potential trade and its ramifications for the Cowboys, the Packers, and the NFL as a whole. As the rumors continue to swirl and negotiations unfold behind closed doors, the football world remains on edge, eager to see how the situation between Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers will ultimately play out. The uncertainty surrounding the trade, coupled with the high stakes involved, has made this one of the most talked about topics in the NFL, underscoring the drama and intrigue that define the world of professional football. Whether the trade comes to fruition or not, the buzz surrounding Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers serves as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of the sport and the excitement it brings to fans worldwide. Rumors and controversies surrounding Micah Parsons' record contract and trade to the Packers. Now let's delve into the controversial topic of Micah Parsons' record-breaking contract and unexpected trade to the Green Bay Packers. The NFL world was left in shock when news broke about Parsons departing from the Dallas Cowboys and joining the Packers in a deal that sent shockwaves through the league. But what truly lies behind this blockbuster move? To understand the gravity of this situation, we must first explore the context surrounding Micah Parsons' time with the Cowboys. Parsons, a standout linebacker and defensive powerhouse, had quickly become a fan favorite in Dallas. His impressive performance on the field and undeniable impact on the team's defense made him an integral part of the Cowboys roster. However, whispers of discontent began to surface behind the scenes, hinting at a growing rift between Parsons and the Cowboys management. Reports suggest that contract negotiations between Parsons and the Cowboys hit a standstill, with disagreements over salary and contract length becoming a point of contention. The tension between the two parties escalated, leading to a breakdown in communication and ultimately paving the way for Parsons' shocking departure. The suddenness of the trade caught many off guard, leaving fans and analysts alike questioning the motives behind the move. As news of Parsons' trade to the Packers spread like wildfire, another bombshell dropped: the record-breaking contract that accompanied the deal. Rumors suggest that Parsons' new contract with the Packers is unprecedented in NFL history, setting a new standard for player compensation. The details of the contract remain shrouded in mystery, with reports claiming that it includes lucrative incentives and bonuses that could potentially make Parsons one of the highest-paid players in the league. The fallout from Parsons' trade and record contract has sent shockwaves through the NFL community, with fans and analysts alike scrambling to make sense of the unprecedented move. The implications of this deal are far-reaching, raising questions about player autonomy, team dynamics, and the ever-evolving landscape of professional football. But that wasn't the whole story. Behind the scenes, whispers of internal strife within the Cowboys organization have surfaced, painting a picture of discord and unrest that may have played a crucial role in Parsons' departure. Reports claim that behind closed doors, tensions between Parsons and key figures in the Cowboys' front office reached a boiling point, leading to irreconcilable differences that ultimately sealed his fate. As the dust settles on this seismic shift in the NFL landscape, one thing remains clear: the saga of Micah Parsons' trade and record contract is far from over. The ripple effects of this deal will be felt for years to come, reshaping the league's power dynamics and setting a new precedent for player transactions. Only time will tell what the future holds for Micah Parsons and the teams involved. But one thing is certain: the NFL will never be the same again. Rumors have been swirling in the NFL community about the unexpected trade involving Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers. While trades are not uncommon in the league, this particular move has left fans and analysts scratching their heads. The speculation surrounding this trade delve deep into the motivations behind the decision and the implications it may have for both teams involved. Reports suggest that the trade was initiated by the Packers as a strategic move to bolster their defense and add a versatile player like Micah Parsons to their roster. Parsons, known for his exceptional athleticism and playmaking abilities, was seen as a valuable asset that could potentially elevate the Packers' defense to a new level. The negotiations leading up to the trade were kept under wraps, adding an element of mystery to the deal. One of the key factors that fueled the trade talks was the desire of the Packers coaching staff to shake things up and bring in fresh talent. With Micah Parsons being a rising star in the league, the Packers saw an opportunity to make a bold move that could pay off big in the long run. The decision to trade for Parsons was met with mixed reactions from fans, with some lauding the move as a brilliant acquisition and others expressing skepticism about the potential risks involved. The aftermath of the trade saw Micah Parsons signing a record-breaking contract with the Packers, further solidifying the team's commitment to integrating him into their defensive lineup. The financial implications of this deal raised eyebrows across the league, with many questioning the salary cap management and long-term sustainability of such a lucrative contract. However, the Packers remained firm in their belief that Parsons was worth every penny, citing his skill set and potential impact on the team's performance. On the other side of the trade, the Dallas Cowboys found themselves in a position of having to fill the void left by Parsons' departure. The team faced criticism from fans and analysts for letting go of a promising young talent, with doubts raised about their ability to find a suitable replacement. The pressure was on the Cowboys' front office to make strategic moves in the upcoming drafts and free agency to address the gaps in their defense created by Parsons' absence. As the dust settled on the trade, the NFL community was left buzzing with speculation about the long-term effects of this blockbuster deal. Questions lingered about whether Micah Parsons would live up to the high expectations set for him in Green Bay, and how the Cowboys would recover from the loss of a potential game-changer. The trade between Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers had sent shockwaves through the league, setting the stage for an intriguing chapter in the ongoing saga of NFL trades and acquisitions. Rumors have been swirling around the recent trade deal involving Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers. The trade, which caught many fans by surprise, has sparked a wave of speculation and controversy in the football community. But that wasn't the whole story. Let's dive deeper into the details and uncover the truth behind this unexpected move. Reports suggest that the trade deal between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers was not just about player exchanges, but also involved a significant financial component. Sources close to the negotiation revealed that Micah Parsons was traded to the Packers in exchange for a record-breaking contract, making it one of the most lucrative deals in recent NFL history. This revelation sent shockwaves through the league and raised eyebrows among fans and analysts alike. To understand the implications of this trade, we need to look at the players involved. Micah Parsons, a rising star in the NFL, had been a key player for the Cowboys, known for his exceptional skills on the field. His departure from Dallas left many fans devastated, as they had high hopes for his future with the team. On the other hand, the Packers saw this trade as an opportunity to strengthen their defense and add a dynamic player to their roster. The decision to trade Parsons was not taken lightly by the Cowboys management. Sources indicate that there were internal conflicts within the organization regarding the trade, with some members of the coaching staff and front office expressing reservations about letting go of such a promising talent. However, ultimately, the deal was sealed, and Parsons found himself heading to Green Bay in a move that surprised many in the football world. One of the key factors that influenced the trade was the emergence of Kenny Clark as a standout player for the Cowboys. Clark's impressive performance on the field and his strong presence in the locker room made him a valuable asset for the team. The Cowboys' decision to prioritize Clark's role in the defense over retaining Parsons reflected a strategic shift in their long-term planning and team dynamics. As the trade deal unfolded, fans and analysts alike were left speculating about the future implications for both teams. The record-breaking contract offered to Parsons raised questions about the financial implications for the Packers and their salary cap management. Meanwhile, the Cowboys faced scrutiny over their decision-making process and the potential impact of losing a player of Parsons' caliber. In conclusion, The trade deal involving Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers was not just a simple player exchange, but a complex transaction with far-reaching implications for both teams. The record-breaking contract, internal conflicts within the Cowboys organization, and the emergence of Kenny Clark as a key player all played significant roles in shaping this unexpected move. As the dust settles, only time will reveal the true impact of this trade on the future of both franchises. Rumors were swirling around the NFL community about a potential blockbuster trade involving Micah Parsons, the rising star linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys. Speculation suggested that the Green Bay Packers were keen on acquiring Parsons to bolster their defense, creating a buzz among fans and analysts alike. However, the details surrounding this rumored trade remained shrouded in mystery until reports surfaced, shedding light on the intricacies of the potential deal. Sources revealed that negotiations between the Cowboys and the Packers had been ongoing for weeks, with both teams recognizing the immense talent and potential that Parsons possessed. The trade talks reached a pivotal moment when the Packers offered a record-breaking contract to secure the services of the young linebacker, making headlines across the league. The unprecedented nature of the deal raised eyebrows and fueled further discussions about the implications for both teams involved. One of the key factors driving the trade talks was the Packers' desire to strengthen their defense and add a dynamic playmaker like Parsons to their roster. With his exceptional speed, agility, and football IQ, Parsons was viewed as a game-changer who could elevate the Packers' performance on the field. The prospect of seeing Parsons in a Packers jersey sent shockwaves through the NFL community, sparking debates about the potential impact of such a high-profile acquisition. On the other hand, the Cowboys faced a dilemma as they weighed the decision to part ways with a rising star in exchange for valuable assets from the Packers. The prospect of losing Parsons, a fan favorite and cornerstone of their defense, posed a significant challenge for the Cowboys' management. The emotional and strategic implications of the potential trade added layers of complexity to the negotiations, fueling speculation about the motives driving both teams. As the trade talks unfolded behind closed doors, fans and analysts eagerly awaited official confirmation from the Cowboys and the Packers regarding the rumored deal. The suspense surrounding Parsons' future kept the NFL community on edge, with social media buzzing with theories and predictions about the possible outcomes of the trade negotiations. The drama surrounding the trade rumors captivated audiences and added a sense of intrigue to the offseason proceedings, showcasing the unpredictable nature of the NFL landscape. In the midst of the swirling rumors and speculations, the fate of Micah Parsons hung in the balance, with his future uncertain as the trade talks between the Cowboys and the Packers continued to evolve. The potential blockbuster deal had the potential to reshape the dynamics of the NFL and create ripple effects across the league, underscoring the high stakes involved in player transactions at the professional level. As fans braced themselves for the final verdict on the trade rumors, the anticipation and excitement reached a fever pitch, highlighting the enduring appeal of the NFL offseason drama.